We will solve some more problems on word problems. Like, see one example. That is, a boat goes 30 kilometer upstream and 44 kilometer downstream in 10 hours. In 13 hours. It can go 40 kilometer upstream. It can go 40 kilometer upstream and 55 kilometer downstream. Determine the speed of the stream. Determine the speed of the stream and that of the boat in still water. That of the boat in still water. Okay. Try to see here. Lengthy, but try to see. It goes 30 kilometer A to B. 30 kilometer upstream. What is upstream? Mean this is boat going, suppose the river is flowing down. If the boat goes in this direction, river flows in direction, this will be called upstream. Okay, try to understand. Upstream, boat will go in A to B, river is flowing from B to A. So that is called upstream. Means river is coming down, boat is going out. Now downstream, A to B, boat goes here, river also flows here. This is called downstream. Okay, boat and river, they flow in the same direction. So now my question is, suppose let the speed of the boat in still water, means when the water is constant, not flowing, is x kilometer per hour. Then you take speed of current is y kilometer per hour. Suppose बोट का स्पीड इज x, रिवर का करंट का स्पीड इज सपोज y. So what will be speed of boat in the upstream then? Therefore, speed of the boat in upstream, how much? Now boat is going this way x, river is going this way y, means opposite direction. You have to subtract. That is x minus y km/h. This is speed of the boat in upstream. Then speed of the boat in downstream. Speed of the boat in downstream. Downstream means river is going, boat is going in the same direction. Means you have to add these two because the speed of the boat will be more. So that is x plus y km/h. Acha, now we got two things. Speed of the boat in the upstream is this. Speed of the boat in the downstream is this. Acha, how many kilometers in the upstream it is going? Look at your question. What is the distance in upstream? The question. 30 kilometer. 30 kilometer. So now time का formula. Time t1, suppose A to B, the time is suppose t1. That is distance by speed. Okay, distance is 30. Speed in the upstream. Upstream it is x minus y. This is in hour. Okay, downstream how much? So downstream you can write time. In upstream you write upstream time is t1. In downstream time is t2. Same distance by speed. Here the distance is 44 kilometer. It goes downstream 44 kilometer. That's a 44 kilometer. Distance is 44 divided by speed in the downstream is x plus y. Okay. Now total time taken here is t1 plus t2 is 10 hours. So 30 by x minus y plus 44 by x plus y equals to 10. First equation you got. Again one more question is given. So another part. Another part is given that it can in 13 hours it can go 40 kilometers upstream. Second part of the question, again in upstream it is going 40 kilometers. 40 kilometers. Okay, so 40 kilometer means what is time in upstream? Time is distance by speed. Distance is how much? Distance is 40 divided by speed is x plus upstream x minus y. Acha. Again, what happens here? Downstream. Downstream again comes this way 50 kilometer I think, or 55 kilometer. Yeah, 55 kilometer. Then you get time to, this is t1, time taken in downstream. Time taken in downstream will be t2 distance by speed. Distance is 55 डाउनस्ट्रीम का स्पीड इज x plus y. So here t1 plus t2 equals to t1 plus t2 equals to 13 hours given. So t1 means 40 by x minus y, 55 by x plus y equals to 13. This is equation number 2. Equation 1 below this you write. Below what was the equation? It was 30 by x minus y plus 44 by x plus y equals to 10 hours. Okay. Now the question is how to solve these equations. How to solve? So we'll do like this. Let 1 by x minus y equals to u. 1 by x plus y equals to v. This is u. This is v. Now this will be how much? 40 u plus 55 v equals to 13. This is 30 u plus 44 v equals to 10. Okay. Now if I multiply 4 here, so multiply 3, not 30. Look at, if I multiply 3 here, 3 40 is 120. If I multiply 4 here, 4 30 is 120. So we will multiply 3 4, not 30 40. It is simple. So common factor is 10. Means 3 40 is 120. 4 30 is 120. So it is getting equal. So what do you get here? Your intention is to equal this. So 120 u 165 v equals to 39. Again 120 u plus 176 v equals to 40. Now if I subtract, this is cancelled. 6 minus 5 is 1. 7 minus 6. 7 minus 6 is also 1. 11v minus equals to minus 1. So v equals to minus 1 by minus 11 minus cancel 1 by 11. Then putting the value of v in, this was how much? 40 u plus 44 55 v equals to 13 था. So v की जगह पर 1 by 11 पुट करो. 40 u plus 55 into 1 by 11 equals to 13. 40 u equals to 13. 5 will go that side, minus 5. So 40 u equals to 8. U equals to 8 by 40. That is 1 by 5. Okay, now see again. But 1 by x minus y equals to u. So 1 by x minus y equals to 1 by 5. Ulta karo. If you do ulta, how much you will get? X minus y equals to 5 by 1. थर्ड इक्वेशन. फिर v का फाइंड आउट करो. v मीन्स 1 by x plus y equals to v. 1 by x plus y is 1 by 11. फिर उल्टा means how much you'll get? X plus y equals to 11. This is fourth equation. This is third equation. You have to solve it again. This is simple one. How? Now just do the addition or subtraction. Minus, here is plus, here is minus. This is cancelled. Y plus y, 2y equals to 11 minus 5, 6. So y equals to 6 by 2, 3 kilometer per hour. Then x plus y equals to 11. So x plus 3 equals to 11. X equals to 11 minus 3. X is 8 kilometer per hour. Means speed of the boat is 8 kilometer per hour. Speed of the current is 3 kilometer per hour. So this is one important question we did. So another question you see. See, exercise 3.6, question number 2, first part. Exercise 3.6, question number first part. Question number 2, sorry. So given Ritu can row downstream 20 kilometer. Ritu can row downstream 20 kilometers in 2 hours. Then end upstream 4 kilometers. In 2 hours. अच्छा, find the speed of the rowing in still water and speed of the current. Find speed of the rowing in still water and speed of the current. Okay, similar question. See, downstream means river is flowing, boat is going in the same direction. That is called downstream. This is your downstream. Upstream, boat is coming this way, river is flowing this way. This is called upstream. Okay. Now Ritu can boat downstream 20 kilometers. So first you write speed of the rowing in still water. Speed of the rowing in still water is suppose x kilometer per hour. Then speed of the current is speed of the current y kilometer per hour. So in downstream, speed will be how much? Now x plus y, because both are going in the same direction, x plus y kilometer per hour. In upstream, that is x minus y kilometer per hour. Now come to the question. It is telling that downstream में how much it is going? 20 kilometer, I think. Time is 2 hours. So you can write time equals to distance by speed. Time is 2, distance is 20 by x plus y. Okay, you can solve it. How? Now you can take this number here, 2 into x plus y equals to 20. In multiplication you can cancel here, this can be 10. So x plus y equals to 10. First equation you got. Okay. In upstream, distance is 4 kilometers. Distance is, I think, 4 kilometers. Four kilometer, 2 hours. So I can write time equals to distance by speed. Time is 2 again. Distance is 4 kilometer by 4 by speed in the upstream is x minus y. Do cross multiplication. 2 into x minus y equals to 4. अगर ये मल्टीप्लीकेशन है, you can cancel here. तो x minus y equals to 2. ये दोनों को you have to solve. Solving you know how to solve, so you can do yourself. X minus y equals to 2. You can use elimination method or you can use cross multiplication method. Any method you can use there. Okay, solving part I am leaving for you. Go to next question. This is important. 2 women and 5 men came together finish a work in 4 days. Okay, then while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work and time taken by one man to finish the work. Find the time taken by one man to finish the work. Also, time taken by one woman to finish the work. अच्छा, here is something different. Suppose one man alone finish the work in X days. So one man finish the work in X days. Find it for 1 day. So in 1 day 1 by X work is done. If because X days में अगर one man completing 1 day में 1 by X work will do. Okay. So one woman can finish in Y days. So in 1 day it will finish 1 by Y. Okay. Now back to our question. First part of the question is two women plus 2 men, 2 women and 6 men, 5 men can do in how many days? 4 days. तो अगर 1 डे में 1 बाय वर्क है मेल का 2 वुमेन विल बी 2 वुमेन. तो 1 डे में 1 वुमेन इज 1 बाय वाई, 2 वुमेन विल बी 2 बाय वाई, 5 men will be 5 by x. This is for 1 day. Again you find for 1 day, that will be 1 by 4. This is your equation number 1. Because this one you found for 1 day, so this is for 1 day will be 1 by 4. Similarly, second part of the question is how much? 6 men, 3 women, 6 men. 3 women means 3 by y, 6 by x. They complete in how many days? In 3 days. So they complete in, you can write here, 3 women and 6 men can do in 3 days. So 1 day, this is for 1 day, so 1 by 3. Now you have to solve. This is your equation number 2. Okay, how to solve this type of equation? I have solved it for you. 1 by y equals to u, 1 by x equals to v. This will be 2u plus 3v equals to 1 by 4. First equation, this is 3u plus 6v equals to 1 by 3. First multiply 4. What is LCM? 4. LCM is 4. 4 into 2u, 4 into 3v, 4 into 1 by 4. 8u, 12v equals to 1. Then 3u, 3 into 1 by 3, 3u. 3u into 3 na? Plus 3 into 6v is 3 into 1 by 3. This is cancelled. This implies 6u plus 18v equals to 1. Equation number 2. So you can solve this equation. I have told you how to solve. Equalize the coefficient and solve here. Okay. See another question. You have to complete this. Rohi travels 300 kilometers. 300 kilometers to her home. Partly by train and partly by train and partly by bus. Partly by train and partly by bus. Okay. She takes 4 hours. She takes 4 hours. If she travels 60 km by train, the remaining by bus. If she travels 60 km by train and remaining by bus. She takes 10 minutes if she travels 100 kilometers. If she travels 100 kilometers by train travels 100 kilometers by train and the remaining by bus and the remaining by bus she takes 10 minutes longer. She takes 10 minutes longer. Find speed of the train and bus respectively. Find speed of the bus and train respectively. Okay, now look at. Suppose speed of the train is x km/h. speed of the bus is y kilometer per hour. Okay, so it takes 4 hours. Total is 300 kilometers. This is 300. Partly he goes 60 kilometer by train, and the remaining is how much? 300 minus 60 is 240 kilometer. 240 kilometer by bus. This is going by train. This is going by bus. For total, it is taking how much? Now 4 hours. Okay. Find out the time. Time taken by train. Find out. Time taken by train. T1 equals to distance by speed. Distance is 60. Speed is x. Time taken by bus. T2 distance by speed. This is 240 by y. Answer. Total time taken is 4 hours. Total time taken is 4 hours. T1 plus T2 equals to 4 hours. Means T1 is how much? 60 by x plus 240 by y equals to 4. Equation number 1 you got. You got equation number 1. Now second part is, if he goes 100 kilometer by train, remaining means 200 because total is 300, remaining by bus, then it takes 10 minutes longer. Again we find out time by train. By train, distance by speed, 100 by x. By bus, T2. By bus, distance by speed, 200 by y. Now T1 plus T2 is telling you 10 minutes longer. 10 minutes longer means 4 hours 10 minutes. 4 hours 10 minutes. So 100 by x plus 200 by y, 4 hours 10 minutes को hour बनाओ. 10 by 60, 0 0 cancel. How much you got? 100 by x plus 200 by y. 6 4 are 24 plus 1 25 by 6. Okay, remove this 6 you multiply. 6 into 100 by x, 6 into 200 by y, 6 into 25 by 6. Okay, so how much you got? 600x plus 600 by x, 1200 by y equals to 25. Numbers are big also, so first you have to write 1 by x equals to u, 1 by y equals to v. This will be 600 u, 1200 v equals to 25. Equation number 2. What is your first question? 60 by x, so 60 u plus 240 v. First question equals to 4 hours. use cross multiplication method to solve these two. Okay, so tomorrow I'll teach you new question.